It's time for vengeance if your Capricorn man wronged you and departed without hesitation. We'll give you advice on how to make a Capricorn man regret losing you in this video. Losing someone is difficult, particularly if you believe they will never return. But with your Capricorn man, that won't happen since you'll watch this movie and utilize all the methods to make him regret his choice. So let's return you to the top of his heart's agenda. How to make a Capricorn man regret losing you in these 12 ways. Your Capricorn guy will regret losing you if he pays close heed to these pointers and techniques. So, if you're looking for advice on how to make a Capricorn man miss you, you've come to the perfect place. 1. The golden no-contact rule. One of the easiest ways to make your Capricorn man regret losing you is to enforce the no-contact rule. Yes, you need to stop talking to him completely. Block his phone number and every social media account where he is active. Yes, it's a drastic step, but it's the only way he'll know what he's lost. He probably didn't realize how bad the situation was after your separation, but this will make him realize how serious things really are. If, after this, he returns to you, it means your Capricorn man really likes you. 2. Post on social media. Utilizing the no-contact policy is one technique to make your Capricorn man regret losing you. But you can also achieve the same result by not blocking him and by sharing photos and selfies on social media that he can view. He shouldn't know that it's difficult for you to deal with the heartbreak. You should upload images of you having fun with your family and friends so that he can see how well you're doing. If you appear content in those photos, it will indicate to him that you have moved on, and he will begin to regret ending things with you. 3. Give him his time. Sometimes giving a Capricorn man the space he requires is the best way to make him regret losing you. A hard-working Capricorn who is constantly busy needs some time to reflect about the entire scenario between the two of you. You ought to allow him some time to sort through his emotions and think about what happened because of this. Capricorn is a very analytical sign, just like Virgo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. They enjoy analyzing every circumstance, and if you give them the chance, they'll realize that their decision wasn't the best one. Pick your actions wisely because a Capricorn man frequently uses this to test a lady. 4. Focus on yourself. You should surely put your own needs first if you have a Capricorn ex and want him to regret breaking up with you. You're actually demonstrating to him that you can live your own life without him by concentrating on things like your profession, hobbies, and other people rather than him. And nothing makes a Capricorn more attracted to you than demonstrating your independence and self-sufficiency. This won't be a problem for you if you're a Libra because you naturally have a friendly, extroverted attitude. 5. Keep your dignity. The wisest course of action, according to astrologers, is to maintain your dignity when a Capricorn man ignores you. The austere and tough demeanor of a Capricorn guy contrasts with his sensitive spot for people who keep their composure and confidence. So, one of the easiest ways to make a Capricorn man or Capricorn woman regret losing you is to maintain your dignity. One thing is certain, he'll finally knock on your door because he'll be so moved by your stability and ability to stay true to yourself. 6. Don't respond to his messages. You might also refrain from answering his texts and calls all the time. Limit your interaction with him and tease him. If you choose to respond, try to keep the talks as quiet as you can. He will go nuts over this. Despite their dislike of expressing their feelings, they nevertheless yearn for the same things that everyone else does: love, approval, and connection. He will therefore approach you earlier than you anticipate if he begins to feel unappreciated and ignored. A Capricorn man definitely likes you if he texts you twice in a row and sends you a message. 7. Go on a vacation. A Capricorn man would regret losing you if you go on a vacation without him and demonstrate that you're enjoying your best life. Due to your love of routine and tendency to rarely venture outside of your comfort zone, Tauruses are definitely not the biggest fans of this option. You'll need to take a trip, though, if you really want to show your Capricorn ex that you two are true soulmates. He'll be incredibly envious of you because his ego cannot stand the fact that you're succeeding so well without him. 8. Let him know you're doing well. Capricorn men are diligent workers who tend to be very goal-oriented. They strive for excellence in whatever they do. Therefore, if your Capricorn ex feels bad about splitting up with you, he'll do whatever it takes to make it right. However, how can he tell if he erred? The simple answer is, if he notices your glow up. He will be aware that you have moved on if he notices you acting joyful and attractive and speaking well of him. And this will hurt him deeply. He will doubt his choice to end your relationship if you demonstrate that you are happy without him. 9. Acknowledge his feelings. Men born under the earth sign of Capricorn are frequently practical and logical. They frequently aren't able to recognize their own emotions, but that doesn't mean you can't either. Display to him the emotional side of your bond. He puts up a wall around himself and doesn't allow his emotions to overpower him when he feels wounded and disappointed. You should acknowledge the emotions he's experiencing and offer support rather than trying to fight with or coerce him into speaking. And that's how you get your cautious Capricorn back. 10. Explore new interests. Women who are assured and comfortable with their lives appeal to Capricorn men. Your Capricorn ex would want to keep his distance from you if you're constantly negative and moan a lot. He will be pulled to you and want to be a part of your life, on the other hand, if you are always trying new things and living life to the fullest. Try taking up yoga, learning a musical instrument, starting a blog, going trekking, trying cooking, or participating in a new sport as examples of new hobbies. There are many options available to you. By doing this, you'll make all the men you've ever dated regret losing you in addition to your ex. A Capricorn. 11. Make yourself busy. The solution is simpler than you would think if you're wondering how to make a Capricorn man regret losing you. Just take care of yourself and keep occupied. Make a list of the things you enjoy doing and go out of your way to do them. This might involve anything from signing up for a yoga class to helping out at a nearby charity. It's crucial that you're engaged in activities that bring you joy. A Capricorn man will rush to you if you do this, since it will demonstrate to him that you don't have the time or inclination to think of him. By taking care of yourself, you might not just make him regret losing you, you might even get over him altogether. 12. Date someone else. When a Capricorn man is finished with you, you ought to be too. There is no better way to get back at someone than to spice up your relationship. So, even though you're very sure your Taurus and Capricorn compatibility is very high, try to make it seem like you're doing fine with your Aries, Gemini, or Sagittarius partner. Make it clear to him that you've moved on and have a successor in place for him. You can only prove to him that his decision to end things with you was a grave mistake by doing this.